All right, hey guys. So it's been quite a long time. It's been so long, in fact, that I got a wireless microphone, which is actually, funnily enough, a big reason why I haven't been uploading is because I've been waiting for this microphone to arrive, and I've just been using it as an excuse not to upload. And let me tell you, once I stopped uploading, like things slowly started going downhill. All right, started doing less of things. Okay, the age-old story, right? Um, if you've been watching me for quite a while, I've been through there several times. I also haven't shaved, so it looks like I have a fucking a double chin there, bro. It's terrible. I hate it. So I need to go shave. But like I said, you plateau and then you lose some things, and then what you don't want to do is just give up. And I didn't give up, and now here I am, right? Today I had an oral at school, and I was really, really nervous about it. And I was thinking, like, how can I delay it? How can I push it back? What excuse should I use for an extension? And man, like in that moment, I just remember like seeing a video where saying if like worry is the antithesis of God, right? Because if you worry, that means you aren't putting your faith in God. Now I'm not religious, right? I'm not Christian, but I do believe there's like a higher power, not necessarily a creator, but definitely a higher power. That's just me. I don't care if it's illogical. I don't care if it's not true. I don't care if it's delusion, because it's a harmless, positive delusion, right? Say what you want, right? So I thought, you know what, let me have faith in this higher power. And you know what, I did it today and it went pretty okay. And I'm not worried anymore. And again, I'm a warrior, right? Whenever I have an oral or something I have to present to people, I worry. Since the beginning, because I'm a people pleaser at heart. Um, I wanna, I don't wanna ruin my image, right? For example. But this one time, I was like, let me just say it's gonna be okay, and then roll with it. And you know what? It went really, really well today. Um, so yeah, recently up until yesterday, I just been haven't been doing what I should have been doing, right? And I didn't give up. That's the main thing. I didn't give up. And yesterday and today were good. They were good. Well, not today because I had to wake up at 6 to make it to school, so I couldn't even finish my coffee, so I definitely didn't have time to read or go for a walk. But the day before I did that, I read, went for a walk, worked on my oral, so that was due today, and that actually helped me. It's like it's all coming together, man. Like it's so simple, but it's so beautiful at the same time. And another thing, I want to say this now because otherwise I'm gonna forget it, and then I'm gonna remember it, and then I'm gonna put it in a voice note that will never see the light of day. So I'm gonna say it now. And whenever someone makes a mistake on the road, for me, when I see it, like a person pulls out in front of me, and it's like you could see it's a mistake. Like they did it before they thought, and I don't hoot. I slowed. Like if your first instinct, if you're about to be in a collision, if your first instinct is to hoot, you need to fix that, bro. I put my brakes on right before I do anything, and then I have a little moan. I'm like, oh man, what a fucking dickhead, right? But I don't flash my lights. I don't hoot, man. I'm sure they know. I'm sure they know that they did something wrong, right? And if they didn't, then I'm not going to be able to change their mind, right? It's just going to keep bothering me. And you know what? I was recently driving a friend. We were coming back from dinner, and he said, I want to skit, which means like we drive a little bit crazy. But there were like cameras and shit, so I had to decide like where. And dude, I don't know how I was thinking this was reasonable. I looked to my right, there's no one. I looked to my left, there's a little gap. I take that gap. As I look to my right, bro, there is a car like a couple meters away from me. So, and you know what he did? He braked, he swerved, and he didn't flash or he didn't hoot, bro. If that's not good fucking karma, when I see someone make a mistake and I don't fucking judge them for that, when I make the mistake, people like that guy was understanding. And I think that's beautiful. That further solidified my belief that if you do good, good will come to you. Because, dude, imagine, right? If I'm right and it is good karma, imagine I fucking hooted, flashed, probably got in a couple accidents because I didn't put my brakes on first. And sure, I'm technically in the right, but is it really worth it? If I would have been that guy, bro, and I made this mistake, I guarantee you, bro, like I would have been T-boned. I would have been like thrown out the car, would have hit a lamppost. The lamppost would have somehow broken and fallen on me. Go to the doctor, get that fixed, only to find out I have cancer. Like I believe that's what would have happened to me if I just didn't, if I was a dickhead. But guys, like, I'm good. This is mainly an update video, man. There's nothing really much to say. I mean, life has been pretty boring, but I like boring. I like consistency, so I don't have a problem with that. I'm also really liking these mics. I want to do so much with them. I'm gonna have a blast, dude. Especially if I get a camera. Oh man, then I can genuinely like just take you guys on. I mean, I could do that anyway. I feel like I don't do enough variety. Like I actually do a lot, bro. Like I think about it, and I could just start like filming in the gym, when I hike, on a walk, in my room, in my car, when I'm driving, when I'm sitting. Like I feel like I can do more, but I probably won't. Realistically, I'm not gonna promise you that I will. I'm being realistic now. There's more important things for me to focus on. And yeah, guys, I think that's it. Oh no, that's not really worth it. Oh well. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this microphone as much as I did. And the receiver looks cool as shit. I wish you could see that, bro. And I can like adjust it. Oh man, I feel like a fucking 6-year-old again, like getting his first like fake iPad. I don't even get an iPad when I was. Do 6-year-olds get iPad? I got my first phone when I was 13, and I can't just use my mom's and dad's iPad. But I assume nowadays 6-year-olds get iPads, which I think is fucked. But that's no, fuck it. I might as well, dude. I'll talk about it another time. I never do. But people that have children and then just give them an iPad when they're like a few months old and show them like CoComelon. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Because then now you're gonna be in your fucking like you're gonna be retired. You're gonna be fine. But now I'm a working person in society that produces things, and I have to work alongside a newly adult that watch CoComelon and whatnot from the ages of 0 to 5 or 6 or 8. I don't know. I'm gonna have retards just surrounded, bro. Like if you have a child, you should not be giving them an electronic until they have formed consciousness. Like when you form consciousness, it was about like 5 or 6 years old. I feel like that's where everyone just like spawned. I do have I have a vivid memory from when I was like probably like 2 or 3 somehow. But I feel like after that, sure, at that point, I think you could start giving them your iPad. I don't think they shouldn't own an electronic. I don't think they should own an electronic at that age. Also, in this day and age, dude, like they are just being exposed to softcore porn and just are able to click on porn. Like I get fucking ads, and it's not just me. I'm telling you, it's not just me. I'm scrolling like Instagram, right? Wholesome cat videos. I'm watching wholesome cat videos, and my next scroll is an ad. Fine. About a porn comic book where if you click the link, you can go to you go to the site, and then that site takes you, to the actual porn. But like, how is that? How are you letting your kids like do that, dude? Like, and they say, oh, they're not gonna get Instagram, or oh, they're not gonna download TikTok. Yes, they will. Like, children are smart, dude. Like they get what they want. That's their whole business. When you're like between the ages of 5 and 10, you demand like 5 and 8, 9, maybe 10, where you just demand everything and everything is given for you. That's where the ego is built, right? They will find it. They're cunning. That's what they are. Did you know when you're a toddler, you're biologically in your most violent state? Like, toddlers are violent, very, very violent. That's just a fun fact. I also love this magnet, dude. This magnet is so cool. But yeah, there's so much fucked up shit that they can find. Like I might get them an iPad, but it's not an iPad, it's a tablet, and all they can do is like play like math games and chess. That's what I had for the most part. Fucking math games and chess. That shit banged. Because I didn't want to play chess for 3 hours for 4 hours. So I went outside and I messaged my mom's friend. I'm like, hey, can I come over for a play date? Like, I feel like kids aren't doing that shit no more. It's, you know, like, you need to be bored. I feel like that's what we've lost boredom, because without boredom, you're not gonna go anywhere, right? Which was, yes, like this. I get so much dopamine from so many places, dude. I might have to go on a dopamine detox. I might just have to go to the mountains again for a week. Oh, but dude, nah, I'm not giving my child an electronic until they're like 8, and it's gonna be my iPad, and I'm gonna fucking, that thing's gonna be a fortress. Like, that thing, you type in the letter P and O, and the fucking iPad shuts off, right? And then they can get their phone when they're 13, but only social media when they're 16, if they want it. I'm gonna be a fucking bitch ass parent, dude. They're gonna fucking hate me, but I'm telling you, it's for the greater good. But anyway, okay, that's my rant done for the day. So I will check you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.